in the South, and also in the oil producing state, that Mr. President meant well for the oil and gas producing states and communities. Just of recent, His Royal Majesty did his speech, led who happened to be the chairman of the board of trustees of the host communities, led the delegates, and I was with him and other traditional rulers, to Mr. President to remind him the need of the approval and the release of the gas flare penalty levy money that has been consumed by the federal government of the past without giving it to the host community. We also asked for the pipeline surveillance contract for 10,000 youth. We asked for the release of 30% reservation to the host community based on the 1999 amended Constitution, Section 162, subsection 2, that it is within the power of 30% reservation is within Mr. President and the host community. And Mr. President said this state belongs to us, and wholeheartedly, this is the first time in the history of Nigeria for the past 40, 50 years that the president will come out and recognize the host community of Nigeria producing oil and gas. It is a plus for Mr. President that he have approved those things to be released to the host community of Nigeria producing oil and gas. Casting my mind back to the hydrocarbon pollution remediation project, the Kingdom of Ogoniland, which is in full operation now, in full section, I think Mr. President have done very, very well. We of the host community of Nigeria rate him to be a God-sent Messiah to this country to build. Let me borrow from the former president, OBJ, who said that in his first tenure that he did perform well. So if a child failed in school, the child will repeat. So that he was going to repeat for a second tenure. That's from OBJ. In my personal assessment, I think the watchword from the host community for the Niger Delta region, from the oil producing state, is continuity and sustainability of Mr. President for doing a good work, a well-disciplined man. He has done well. So Nigerians should vote for him. Expect a 100% credible election, but I can assure you that Nigerians were afraid of riot and crisis and trouble. If Niger Delta area can be calm, peaceful for the past 16 months now, no more hostility, illegal refineries and pipeline vandalization, kidnapping and armed robbery is now almost 20% or 0%. I think the issue of burning houses in Anambra, one area to the other, to threaten INEC is a common phenomenon. Election will still take place. It will take place, and the meaningful Nigerians will make sure that they do not support riot or trouble. And I want to advise Nigerians that they should stop those kind of illegal acts of burning government property, killing people for one to the other. Those who have done it gain nothing. Anambra State is an ABGAP state. So why doing that in Anambra State is just to rob the people of Anambra State and to stain them with a bad name. I want to say that Nigeria, we should build our image, and violence should cease, should stop as we go into the election in the next few days. I wish Nigerians a successful election.